Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel All Tech Queries. So today we will see FCEUX Emulator tutorial. So in this we are going to talk about how to use this emulator, some basic settings, how to edit keyboard controls, how to set up controller, as well as how to use cheat codes. So let's begin. So this is the software. By using this software you can play NES games, the old NES games like Super Mario, Contra and all that. So by clicking on this download button you can download this software. Now this file will be downloaded. Now you should right click on it, extract it. In this folder open this file. You can resize it. Okay, so first let's start with this file menu here. So before that let me tell you, you need to download games separately. This is just an emulator, so you can download games online. There are various sites, so this is one of the site. You need to download the games and store in a folder. Now go to this file menu, click on open. Now here are all the games. All you need to do is double click on this or click on open. Okay. See, now we can play the game. Now let me explore the file menu for few more settings, and this is the close button, close option, and here are the recent files. So you don't have to again and again click on this open to play your favorite game. Click on this file menu, go to recent and open the game which you like, which you have recently opened. Now these are some settings which are not necessary. You can also take the screenshot of this game. You can either choose this option or use the hotkey F12. You can also choose to save the screenshot in other formats. Now if you go here, this is the reset button, Ctrl plus R. You can either use this menu or use the shortcut Ctrl plus R. Now what is this reset button? Let me show you. See, there are multiple games here. When I open this game, and if you want to go back, I simply hit the Ctrl plus R to get back to this menu. Now you might have remembered the reset button on the consoles, so this works as the same. Now this is the emulation speed. You can pause here by using the pause menu. You can speed it up or slow it down. And now let's see the config menu. You can hide this menu bar by enabling this option. And all these are some advanced settings that we don't want to alter. And here is the input settings, and we will check it in a moment. Before that, let me show you this option, sound. Now some users like to play YouTube videos here. You can listen to music in the background. So the game sound and your music will interfere. So what you can do is you can reduce the sound here. Now if you use the system sound settings, it will reduce the complete system sound. So your music will also be reduced. So instead, you just want to reduce the sound of this emulator or increase the sound of this emulator, you can choose this option. Now you can enable and disable the sound completely. You can change the quality and some minor settings. Now let's look at the video. Here are some important settings. First let's look at the TV aspect, and this is the ratio. Before it was 4:3, which is the standard TV ratio which we had before while we were playing these games. Now I choose this one, 16:10. You can also set it as 16:9, 2.35:1, whichever you feel comfortable with. Now remember that you only need to change these letters before the dot. Either you keep it 4:3, 16:9, 16:10. Just edit this one. Now one more setting here is you can enable these options like best fit, background color, square pixels. Now here in the mode, this is the resolution 1920 by 1080, which is full HD. I recommend these settings only. Don't change this because these are old games, you cannot play them in 4K, so this is the maximum setting. Then here is option for full screen. Here is an option for entering the full screen mode when the game is loaded. So when you load the game, it will automatically change into the full screen. You can also choose to hide the mouse cursor. Let's close this and look at some other options. These are not necessary. GUI, okay. Here you can choose to automatically hide the menu when you load the game. Here is a confirmation message when you try to exit the emulator. Disable screensaver, enable didactic menu, switch to full screen by double click. So when you double click, it will switch back to full screen. These are some basic settings. Now here is a cheats menu, but it's not easy to add cheats here. I will show you how to add it. Okay, so now let's talk about the input settings. How to edit keyboard controls and how to set up controller. Now if you click here, you get the drop down menu of what the device you are using. Basically you have to keep gamepad for both keyboard and gamepad. So for first player, click on here configure and change these settings, only these settings, the virtual gamepad 1 settings. Click on up and choose the up button. You have to press the button on the controller. Click on OK, down and OK, left and OK. Similarly, click on select and choose the button. Click on this A, B, turbo A, turbo B and choose the buttons whichever you like on the controller. Now after you set all the buttons, click on close. Now let's go here. Now I want to keep this as for keyboard. I have set it up for controller, and player 2 can control by keyboard. So here also you choose the option gamepad, click on configure, and similarly you should only change the virtual gamepad 2 settings. Click on up, use the keyboard cursor up, cursor down, whichever keys you like. Space bar, enter. I have set keys as Z and X. You can change it to QW, AS, whatever you like. So you just need to change this virtual gamepad 1 and virtual gamepad 2. There is no need of virtual gamepad 3 and 4 because NES games don't have multiplayer more than 2. So it's simply done. Click on close. Now let me open a game, double player game, and show you. I am using my controller and keyboard. Let's see if it works. See, both are working perfectly. That's how you can set up controller and keyboard. Now let's talk about the cheats. Let me open some game that doesn't have the cheats. Okay, this game, Balloon Fight. If you go to its cheats menu, it is all empty here, and it is not easy to add cheats. This is somewhat tricky. Let me show you. So you can download the cheats from here. This is the website from where you can get the cheats. I have saved it in my notepad. So for infinity lives, this code we have to save, copy it, go back to your emulator, go to this debug menu, and here go to this game genie decoder and paste the code here. Click on add to cheat list. Now close. Now go back to this cheats menu, which is added. You can also change it here, change the name of the file. Don't change the code, just change the name. It will be balloon fight unlimited life. Click on add. Now you can delete the old one. So this is enabled here, cheat. Let's see if it works or not. Close this, start the game. See, no matter how many times you die, there are still 2 lives showing. So it is unlimited life. The cheat is activated. Now let me show you one thing. Go to the cheats menu. You can simply disable this and close. Now you can see one life is gone. Another life will be gone. Now you can enable the cheats. Okay, you can do this. You can just enable or disable the cheat here, and remember this has to be enabled here, this option. So let's check on another game. Let's see Contra. I have already added a cheat. Now one good thing is the cheats will automatically load. Now I shifted this game. Even if I close the emulator and start again, let me open the balloon game again. The cheats are automatically added here, so you don't need to change or add again and again. You simply disable or enable it. So let's see this. These are some cheats which I have already added here. Go to this here, tools, cheats. See, I have already added some cheats here and enabled only this cheat, unlimited life cheat. So just enable this and close, and now you can play. You will get unlimited lives. So the old games doesn't have the save game option like the all new games. You can save and start from next level, but the NES game doesn't have that option. So that is why these cheats will be useful. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you think this video was helpful, then like this video and support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.